Hey guys, so I just want to come in with a quick view of what reality can look like for me, even though I do this line of work. Okay, like I don't have all my shit figured out. I have a lot of my own issues that I'm dealing with. Focus. I have a lot of things that actually bother me, and it infuriates me. And I was just wanting to pull out a yoga mat to do a bit of yoga because I have a bit of OCD. My friends are like a little bit of OCD when it comes to how I arrange stuff, and my space is not in order, not in an order that feels right for my OCD-ness. And I knew that that would be the case when I share my space with my friends. And usually I'm able to kind of like, at this point in my life, overlook that. But I think I've built up, and I think a lot of you can relate to this, a beautiful day off. Okay, it's my day off today, and you know, I want to do a bit of yoga. I wanted to show you guys myself doing yoga and then guiding you through a very quick yoga sequence. And then the moment I went to my mat, I saw that things were not arranged in a tidy manner, tidy to me, and that the mats were just in all different positions, at least the ones that within my view are important to arrange nicely. And I started wanting to sort out just one because it was rolling out. This camera needs to stop doing this, it's bothering me. I'm very impatient, in case you can't tell. And then I started pulling out another mat, and now I'm just annoyed and I gave up, and I have a mess over there. I have 2 pieces of clothing I wanted to arrange back into my wardrobe that I haven't got to because I felt annoyed with the hangers. I have my own stuff, like a lot. And I think why I wanted to share this is because very often when I share the things I share, people are like, yeah, it's not so easy. And it's not easy. Nobody said it was easy. Who said it was easy? When I'm telling you to confront your parents about things that you need to call out on, that's not easy. I've done it with my parents. Do you think it's easy? I'm not lucky. I just go through it. And I think this is almost like a huge example of what reality is like. And I wanted to put it out there and make it super realistic for all of you who might think that I have my shit figured out. I am still figuring shit out. And this is what it looks like to live life. It's not meant to be perfect all the time. I'm not someone who's an early riser. All my friends know this. I hate waking up in the morning. I try to start my day as late as possible because mornings are so stressful to me. I see people being stressed. I hate looking at people being stressed because it makes me anxious. Evenings are nice because they quieten down. I'll let you guys get a quick view of what I'm dealing with when I say that I don't have shit figured out. It's messy. And I like things to be tidy. I used to work in SIA and Lululemon. You have to have things tidy. I used to study interior design and work in the field of interior design and architecture. I like things to be tidy. Even when I was doing my drawings on a program called AutoCAD, everything was tidy. I hated when people sent me over drawings that were very untidy. Even though they would say it's negligible, it's blind to the eye when you print it out, I get so fucking annoyed. And I think all of us have our own shit that triggers us, our own compulsions, our own OCD-ness to different things. It's just how we work with it, how we learn to love it, how we learn to embrace it, and how we learn to love that part of ourselves without feeling like it's not lovable. We'll look at my space later on. I gave up. I'm like, I want to feel good. I'm gonna put on makeup because it's sometimes frivolous like that, and I don't mind it because if I can feel good, that's fine. Right now, that's number one. It's for me to enjoy my off day. I have to learn to feel good. Such is life. This is what it looks like when you take everything so seriously, even your rest days. We want it to be chill, but then we want it to be of a standard when we're chilling. When it doesn't play out well, we're like, oh, this is the worst off day ever. It's not supposed to be like that. Alright, catch up with you guys later. 2 pieces of clothing that I just need to slot in there. It's difficult for me because I feel like the last time around I arranged, I've counted how many pieces is on each hanger and it's just nice. And I have 2 extra pieces now. Quick explanation as to why the hanger distance is important to me because and why I need the right amount of clothes. Let's say I stack them up in one hanger, right? I don't want to have more hangers. It looks gross. That's why I don't mind having a couple of pieces on each hanger. And also what that helps me do is it allows me to have the right amount of spacing between each hanger when I have the right amount of pieces of clothes. So I also can tell you I'm largely aware that I have issues with making sure I'm drinking enough water. I know a lot of you deal with that. I haven't drank a sip of water since I woke up and showered and prepared because I just keep finding things to do, and I'm largely aware of this, and the bottle is just right beside me. I put it on my bed so that I can start drinking water at the start of the day. And now that I touched my bottle, I'm going to drink it. But not everyone's gonna relate to everything, but each one of you is gonna relate to at least like a small extent at the very least, like what I'm telling all of you. I think really being kind to ourselves is so important on days like this and moments like this. I just want to edit this and watch myself doing this. It's my off day. I don't want to be replying work texts, but I am because I just had an event yesterday. And there's correspondence and people would send in DMs for requests and stuff, and I can't help but reply. Because I feel like if I reply, then things will move faster, right? And I'm trying to be kind towards myself with regards to that. But I'm struggling with it, and maybe I just need to be kind towards myself, having this inclination to even be doing work even though it's my off day. And I think a lot of people who run their own businesses will struggle with this. I can't not work on my off days. It's my business. I'm the only person doing it, you know? So I was starting to get upset with myself the moment I opened the work text reply, and I'm like, okay, let it go. But they sent through stuff, and I want to create content to post because content is for people to get to understand my brand, right? And I want to keep it updated. I want to make sure I'm not delaying, and that's what's happening right now. Oh, I had such a fun time yesterday. It's nice to look at the pictures. Is it work? I don't know. I haven't even sorted out the Mac. Clothes are sorted out though. And I've made dinner plans with my friend.
Despite having dyed and bleached my hair several times, I've gotten many comments asking, how does it feel to represent your country?
You all are gonna swap my shit with me. Basically what I'm gonna do is to unroll my stuff and then to roll them back again, just because I think that's what's going to make me feel most comfortable at this point in time. So sometimes there are hairs that get stuck within, so I shake them off. And I like my mats rolled in very neatly, so I always do that first press really good. And I like that the edges are also aligned beautifully, because I don't know how people can stand looking at the mats not being rolled nicely. It bothers me so much. So you can see that I'm aligning it as I'm rolling it. And that's how you keep your mats tidy, guys. I don't think it's that difficult. I want to keep it in order, so I'm pushing it against the surface. And we're gonna roll the ones that were not rolled up by me. Awesome. So I'm gonna do this so I can roll not in one shot. This one's also pretty bad to me. I'll show you the worst one. This is so not okay to me. The rest were rolled up by me. I can see the difference. I can see it from the thickness and also the middle portion. I feel so much better knowing that I'm rolling my mats right now, because I lived with this the last 2 days and it was bothering me so much. I was actively trying not to look at them also. But the moment I wanted to pull out a mat to practice yoga for myself, I was just like, shit, I can't not see it. I usually always arrange them in this way also, and they're stacked against one another so this doesn't unravel. This has to be pointed up, like the flap has to be pointed up. So when you're stacking it against one another, it doesn't roll anyhow. There is a system, it's in order. Makes it easier the next time around you wanna grab just one mat, the rest doesn't hold down. You optimized it and make it easier for your future self. So we align the center and roll it again. Sometimes you see things that get stuck. You can just flip them away. Feels nice now. I'm okay with discrepancies, like around 3mm discrepancy, that's fine. We don't want to see a whole 5mm difference. That's not what we want. Very often my friends ask like how they should clean up, I always ask them to leave their messes because I'd rather like tidy up from a mess than to have to pull out things that they've put in the effort to tidy up. It makes me feel bad, and it's not that I'm unappreciative of their efforts, it's just that it's not my way. Alright, and that's okay. It does bother me on days like this. Just try to work with it. And I think rolling mats, ideally, it's almost like the starting point. When you make sure you roll it tidily, you're setting the foundations right for everything else. It's the same with life, right? Like every single thing that you do, you want to start off with the best arrangements. And we're not saying it's gonna be perfect all the way, but at least set something right. When your values are right and you're guided by that, everything else is going to flow, and you'll be able to find a way to make things work in the best ways possible for yourself. That's how I look at things. Yep. So I'm gonna show you how it looks like. And it's tidy, right? Can you see? Not everyone can tell the difference, but all of them are here. Sometimes it's stacked underneath, that's fine because it won't unravel and become a mess. If you have it like staggered a little, it's not tidy like that, but it's fine because when you pull it out from the outside, you have a bit of that gap to grab, you know? Like so, you're thinking ahead of time. Those are kinda rolled up and passed to me in that way, so I didn't change them up. This is what it looks like creamy when it's tidy enough. Before that, it was all failing and falling over. And because we've just tidied the mats, I just want to tidy the cushions. I have one bag that are for my bolsters and the other bag is for my mochi cushions. And usually when I keep them, I can squeeze in more. Again, my own way of doing things. Not everyone's gonna do it the same way. Basically, you have to be able to squeeze them in well. And they will pop up, which is normal. We kind of want to use the space here to squish everything together so that it doesn't take up space, right? Or more space, and it doesn't like fill with too much air. I'm like outing myself on like my OCD-ness that not a lot of people will understand, but people who understand will understand, and I am speaking to y'all who will understand, or at least those who are curious enough to want to try and understand. See, so I managed to fit in the last cushion, and previously both cushions were already popping up, like there were at least 3 other cushions popping up. I want to optimize the space usage. I studied interior design and I want to use the space and make it effective. And just with that tiny adjustment, go to put one more cushion, which makes things less untidy. Better now. And I put this here because then all of them look kind of even. And now we can get into the main thing, which is the yoga sequence, and that was 2 hours already for me needing to calm my nervous system down in between every single thing. So I'm just gonna do a few light stretches for myself to find my breath. So if you want to take a few stretches with me, you can pull out your mat. Start with tabletop. Making sure your wrists, elbows and shoulders are stacked above one another. Your knees to be right above your hips. You can tuck or untuck your toes depending on your preference. I want to relax my joints a little, so I'm gonna untuck. Feel into this tabletop position and this presence, breathing in, breathing out. Staying at point neutral. Start to tuck your toes under. Inhale, bringing your knees above the mat, hips towards the sky. If your heels don't touch the ground, you can pedal out your dog, making sure you are breathing. Inhale and exhale every time you're in inversion, when you're upside down, when your head's pointing towards the ground. My hips have been really tight because I haven't been stretching as much. Inhale and exhale, feeling into the stretch at the back of your legs, your hips. Trying to push your chest towards your thighs, relaxing your jaw and your shoulders, relaxing your head.
Going to our first stretch, keep breathing. Making sure you're gripping on the mat with your palms beautifully. Nice and stable. Start to cross your right foot to the left side of the mat. Point your toes, point it out to the left side. Inhale and exhale. We're stretching into your left leg right now. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and cross your legs, kicking your right leg up towards the sky, pointing it as far back towards the left side of the mat as possible. Inhale, bringing back to center, bringing it back down onto the mat. Now we switch sides, crossing your left foot over your right, point your toes, dropping your feet onto the right side of the mat. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in, breathing out, pushing, making sure you are nice and centered. Feeling the stretch on the back of your right leg. Inhale and exhale. You might even feel a stretch at the front of your left foot, very normal. Breathing in and out, keep pushing your palm into the mat, chest towards your thigh. Breathing in and out. Inhale to create spaciousness in your body. Breathing into the point of tension. Exhale to release and sink deeper. We stay for our last 3, 2, 1. Start to uncross your legs, kicking your left foot up towards the sky, towards the back. Holding strong in your palms. Bringing it back to center, dropping your feet down, breathing in and out. Side out. Bring your knees down towards the ground. Back to tabletop. Recenter. Inhale and exhale. Feeling the difference in your hips after that first stretch. Inhale and exhale. Start to bring your forearms to the mat. Your palms can be closer towards the center, that's fine. What we're going to do is to start reaching towards a puppy pose. So what you wish to do right now is to crawl your hands towards the front of the mat. Dropping your chin down and your chest down if possible. Relaxing into this stretch. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out, relaxing your shoulders, your underarms, your chest, your neck, your chin, your jaw. Sinking into this posture, inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out. Now if your chest doesn't reach the mat, it's totally normal, so you don't have to force your way down, okay? You can be here, and that's more than enough. Just feel the arch in your spine, across your chest, your back body. And start to go into your cobra pose. So back onto your forearms, hips down. Point your toes, you can keep your feet together. Inhale, make sure your elbows are right under your shoulders. Inhale, push into the mat, chest up, drop your head back. Exhale, sink your belly down, arching into your spine. Breathing in and out. I call this cobra is actually Sphinx. Very not Sphinx pose. Start to bring your hands to the side of your chest and push yourself up into cobra this time round. Hug your elbows in, nice and strong. Exhale, push your hips up and back towards your heels. Going into child's pose. Rest. Breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale. Start to prop yourself up. This time round, bringing both of your feet in front of you. Dropping your hands to the back of the mat, fingers placing the back of the room.
Bring your feet together. This time I'm crossing your left foot over your right. Sitting up. Inhale. Exhale, sinking down. Feeling a stretch on the back of your right legs. Really resting and relaxing here. You just want to feel the stretch on the back of the legs, not on the back body for now. Breathing in and out. Every time you inhale, inflate your belly. Every time you exhale, suck it in and sink down a little deeper. This time around, we're going to engage our back. So look towards your toes. Glide your hips back. Inhale. Exhale, chest down. Feel the stretch now towards the lower back and the hips and the glutes. Stay here for 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, coming back center. And across your legs. Kick it out real quick. And then switch sides. Right foot over your left. Coming back up, seated up. Breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale. And you already start to sink down. And just resting. Feeling the difference across both sides. Feeling that stretch. Breathing in and out. Inhale into points of tension. Exhaling to sink down. Feel it across the back of your legs, and then slowly we're going to start engaging the lower back and hips and glutes. Look towards your frontal. Inhale. Exhale. Chest nice and round. Gazing forward, spine straight. Breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale, sinking down just a little more. We stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, coming back up. Dropping your hands to the back of the back, resting. Feel already this first opening and stretch. Now we're gonna bring our feet together, go into butterfly pose. If your hips feel tight, your inner thighs feel tight, you can flap your wings. Otherwise, when you feel ready, what I'd like to invite you to do is to start to pause the movement or slow the movement down. Breathing in and out, slowly sinking. Forearm onto the ground. Breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to create spaciousness in your body. Exhale to sink down low. Inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing into the tight spots. Exhale to relax. Inhale. Exhale to relax. Stay here, just breathing. Rest your head on your fist stack. Again, this is almost like a mini inversion, so make sure you are breathing right. Stay here for just another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, coming back up. Stretching your left leg up. Just breathe first. Twisting your body to the left. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, sink down to the left. Feeling into that first stretch. If you want to deepen your stretch and start engaging your side body, reach your right arm towards the left
side of your leg. So you're hooking onto your leg and sinking down. Inhale and exhale. Try to relax your body as you're stretching. You can rock yourself back and forth. Just to relax your hips a little more. Breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale. The left side of your body is known to govern your feminine side. So if you feel tightness in the right, it's the total opposite. If you feel tightness in the left, it is with the feminine aspects of yourself. Inhale, coming back to center. Of course, the different parts of your body are going to govern different things, right? So you can gauge based off that. Bringing your left leg in, changing sides. Right leg out to the right. Inhale. Exhale, reaching down to the right. Sometimes, depending on your body structure, you can go lower on one side and compared to the other. I have scoliosis, so with the arrangement of my body, I can't really go down lower because my rib is actually hitting my hips. So you might have that within yourself. Don't judge yourself for that. Again, if you want to deepen the stretch, you can cross your left hand over the far right of your leg and your arm. Inhale and exhale. Start to feel a bit more of a stretch. Maybe in and out. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, coming back up. Bringing your left foot out again. This time around, we're bending towards the side. So inhale, right arm towards your ears. Exhale, sinking down to the left side body. Try to find your feet. If you can't and you're hanging here, it's fine too. And you want to roll your shoulders back, actively bringing your chest towards the sky. Feel into that stretch. You'll feel it across your entire side body, sometimes across your hips. You might feel it across your calf sometimes on the left and maybe even your inner thighs. Keep rolling back, inhale and exhale. You want to relax in this posture. Every time you feel resistance, you must allow yourself to sit with it and release it without rushing the process. Speak to it with kindness and love and embrace it. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, popping yourself up, switching sides. Oh, I feel so much better after stretching already. I can feel my body being a lot more relaxed after all the stresses I've had. This is why I say yoga and meditation help so much. Because you receive the same effects if you're able to practice love and kindness towards your body. It's just that simple. Left arm up, bicep to your ear. Inhale, straighten your body. Exhale, sink down to the right. Wherever you are, again, meet yourself there. Actively rolling your shoulders back and out. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out. Inhale to create openness across the body. Exhale to sink down. Relaxing it. Keep rolling your shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale. You're staying here for the last 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, coming back up. Bring your legs together. If you need to, you can hug your knees in. Bringing your head down. Otherwise, you can just stay in whatever feels most comfortable for you. I
think very often when we stretch and open up our body, it creates spaciousness and it helps us release the tension that's built up, because when you stretch, your muscles are going to be stiff. So when you're able to physically move and release, even in a slow stretch like that, it allows you to find so much more space within your body to process the things that you're going through. And I think this is an important aspect that sometimes we forget about. Maybe we understand it cognitively, we've embodied the experience before, but we fall out of the practice, right? So this is kind of like a note to myself also, to keep getting back into my stretches. I haven't been able to do my splits for the longest time, and I used to not be able to do splits. My half splits were my full splits. And I could not even bring myself down. So in the past, this was my split. I can't go any lower than this. I needed blocks. But then I worked on it, and over time I was able to go down and see with that stretch earlier on, I was able to open up my hips so much better. Of course, my hips are still splaying forward, which is not fully aligned, right? But then there's so much more space to then deepen my stretch and move in. And I think there's so many benefits to just incorporating stretches to your daily life. And if you can't do the full stretch at the start of the day, maybe do it at the end of the day, and that's more than enough. Meet your body where it's at. Be kind to it. Be so loving to it. Because you deserve that. That's all.